contact behind you. Have information, Romeo. Georgetown Tower 8, this information, Romeo 1650 Zulu weather. Wind 280 at 10, visibility 10, sky clear below 2000. Temperature 21, dew point 9er, altimeter 3027. Visual approach and use lane departing runway 29er. Use caution for buzzards. VFR departures advise ground control your direction of flight. Punish contact behind you. Have information, Romeo.
Okay, we got Romeo, and we're taking off 29er today.
Okay.
Not latching again. Ugh. Keep holding, move it. Hold on a sec. Okay, it'll latch now. Georgetown Tower, Archer 43954 at pilot's choice with information. Romeo, like to taxi to the active to stay in the pattern.
Runway 29er, taxi Alpha Echo.
29er, Alpha to Echo 954. Okay, taxi area is clear. Brake is released.
I changed your comp to comp 2 right now. You go ahead, it's still up.
Okay.
I just shut this off because there's a data fail, so. Hold on, he said what? Oh, Alpha Echo 29, never mind.
Georgetown ground, Hallmark 9451 Tango and Palace Source parking, like to taxi to refill with information, Romeo.
9451 Tango, follow Cherokee. Run taxi fuel pumps via Alpha.
Via Alpha, and we'll follow the Cherokee 451 Tango.
You have any plans tonight?
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. My kids don't allow me to have plans. Yourself?
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, my kids don't allow me to have plans. Oh, I know what's going on. Everyone's out. I flew to Gillespie County yesterday, Fredericksburg, and there's quite a bit of airplane on the flight line. And I mean, there's like both the second and first floor of the hotel was just packed with people. They're just sitting out in their rocking chair.
Never been out to this side of the airport.
Ah, as always the first.
Georgetown ground, 62 Alpha Whiskey, fuel pumps ready for taxi and east departure.
62 Alpha Whiskey, Georgetown ground, runway 29er, taxi via Alpha Echo.
Runway 29 Air, via
Brakes are
Alpha
set.
and Echo, 612 Whiskey.
Go to 2000 and do our checks. Okay, vacuum's at 5. Oil pressure's good, oil temp is good. Amps good. Pressed test. Carb heat. Drop. Idle. Master switch is on. Fine instruments. Check in. Near speeds near zero. Torque coordinator is working. SI is reading near zero. Altimeter is set. Proper fuel tank is set. Mixture is set. Electric fuel pump on. Carb heat is off. Engine gauges. Pressure, temp's good. Salt's good. Pressure's good. Static source. Normal. Seats were securely latched in track. Seat backs are erect. Belts and harnesses are fastened. Empty seats are good. Flaps will be doing soft field. 2 notches of flaps. Trim tab is set. Controls free. Doors are closed and latched. Proper frequency. And transponder set to altitude 1200. Short field 25 degrees. Control wheel back. Lift off the lowest possible airspeed. Accelerate to 64 knots indicated. Then climb to VX. Obstacle cleared. Pitch to VY. Slowly retract flaps. We're going to stay in a pattern today. We're going to leave the fuel pump on and mixture rich. There we go. And we were at 0.8 on the hubs.
Okay.
So, all right. Taxi area is clear. Brake is released. Got a plane coming in on final.
I'd go up a little bit more because since you know he's going to come out, just taxi up behind and just do a little bit of his wash, and you can just angle over here so he knows.
Georgetown Tower, Archer 43954, holding short of runway 29, ready for departure, just to stay in a pattern.
November 3 Lima Zulu, turn right at Delta and contact Georgetown ground on 119.12, 1912.
Delta 1912, 2 Lima Zulu.
05 Mike, turning right base.
Warrior 05 Mike, runway 29, clear to land.
Clear to land, 05 Mike.
Go up a little bit more, discuss.
Charge fast tower, Skyhawk 21769er.
November 21769, Georgetown Tower.
Sir, we're about 10 to the south with information for landing.
November 769, roger, report 3 miles south of the airport.
769er.
Georgetown Tower, Archer 43954, holding short of runway 29, ready for departure.
Archer 954, Georgetown Tower, can you hear me?
I can hear just fine.
Archer 954, hold short of runway 29.
Holding short of 29954.
And make sure when you turn, just tell me we're staying in a pattern. You say departure me. Remember, this thing's going to require right rudder. as much as it's necessary to keep the aircraft down the center line.
Okay.
November 05 Mike, if able, turn right on taxiway Delta.
Right on Delta, 05 Mike.
November 43954, Georgetown Tower, make right traffic, report midfield, downwind east pass, runway 29, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 29, we'll make right traffic and report 9054. Runway is clear.
Relax some forward pressure, a little bit of forward pressure, just hold it right here.
November 62 Alpha Whiskey.
Push forward, push. You still need to push. You still have to push forward, right?
Yes.
Clear for takeoff in 29er, left or right, watch for traffic, 62 Alpha Whiskey.
Obstacle cleared. Pitch. We're good. And we're good.
Because we don't know if the guy behind us is going to stand a pattern at 500 feet, start your turn.
Okay.
Is about 3 to the southeast.
November 769, runway 29, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 29. Any chance of just straight in 36?
November 769, clear to land. Runway
Trim the airplane before landing check. It's got to be second inches.
Okay.
You got to be practicing that.
Okay, we're on the fullest tank. Mixture pump is on. We're still latched. We're a little close. I'm gonna move out a little bit. Georgetown Tower, Archer 43954 reporting ready to turn base for touch and go.
Archer 954, continue downwind for runway 29. I'll call you base turn.
Add power back.
Copy, you'll call my base. 954.
So hold the altitude. So midfield is where you're supposed to call. So if you don't call and you get to a beam the numbers, then you just tell him Archer 954 beam the numbers for runway 29er. That's all you got to tell him. Wherever you are, if you didn't call them at midfield, you just tell him where you are. So are you looking at an object to stay parallel
That's
to the
what I'm looking for right now, and I got my object.
Okay. Is the airplane trimmed for hands-off flying? Okay. So you should be fingertip flying. You're gripping it like, I want you to relax. Just tell yourself to relax.
Archer 954, base approved. I'll clear you on final.
Base approved, you'll clear my final, 954. Got my first flaps.
Degrees of back. You know he extended you beyond your normal place to turn. So based on that, you adjust your pitch and power to stay on the glide path.
November 954, clear touch and go, runway 29.
Clear touch go, runway 29 or 954. Little too much overshoot.
Yeah, how's the altitude looking?
Altitude we're looking. looking okay right now, but I think I'm going a little
you're
low.
too shallow. You're way too shallow.
November 769, continue through the intersection.
769, will go.
You see where the airplane's going? The airplane's going. Its angle is
Turn right at Bravo and contact
coming down. If you don't touch the flight controls, let's see where the airplane end up.
Welcome.
So I'm coming in way too high.
The throttle completely off.
Traffic not available.
Okay, power out. Flaps down and go.
Okay, we're at 60. Rotate.
So your approach angle is too shallow. Remember, you didn't get to turn where you wanted to, right?
Right.
So if you don't turn where you want to and you go beyond that point and you pull the power back and start down, you're gonna get too shallow because you're too far away. A normal traffic pattern isn't what you're flying. So if you're not flying a normal traffic pattern, you pull the power back, you're gonna get that. That's like being 3 miles north of the airport coming in for 1/8 and you pull your power back and start descending. That runway starts to become, you should be kind of looking down on it. If you start looking at the runway and it start looking like this instead of like this, you're too shallow. Likewise, if when you're viewing it, if you're looking down, if you're on top of it like this, then you're too steep. So.
Is this Lake Georgetown right here?
Yes, it is. Where are the winds?
They are 2-9er.
All right.
Okay, before landing, we're on fullest tank. Fuel mixture. Pump is still on. We're still strapped in. We're good to go. Georgetown Tower, Archer 43954 reporting midfield for another touch and go.
November 954, runway 29, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 29er, 954.
Is this the same radio that you just requested on?
Yes, it is.
Okay, the first transmission was awful, the second one was perfect. I don't know what the deal is with that airplane.
We'll have it checked out when we get back, 954.
Okay, loud and clear now.
Yep, this is about where you should be making your turns. So this is fine right here. Make sure you're double checking on the final, make sure nothing's there. Okay? And we lead our turn. I want you to overshoot. I want you to learn to recognize when you need to start the turn. And where you're aiming?
I'm aiming, I guess, probably about 20 feet short of the runway.
Okay, so your angle should be going down. Okay. Alright, I won't touch it. You do your line over the runway thing. see right now we start going a little bit below that, so you have to see that and fix that. Okay. And when you get out with the runway, you do your thing, 1600 RPM, and just let the aircraft fly.
Bonanza 519.
And just relax. That makes big movements in the yoke, just tiny movements.
Cherokee on the runway is making right turns in the traffic pattern. Clear for takeoff, runway 29 westbound.
There you go, just like that. Feel the airplane. A little bit of back pressure you're going to touch.
Traffic not available.
I want you to stay over the center line. Don't let the airplane move away from the center line. You have to move the airplane there. So you have this pitch, you still laterally have to control the airplane with the yoke. Cool. Well, yeah, we'll use that one instead of my thing right here. I can use that for something else. Your angle, that one was a lot better approach, a lot better traffic pattern, a lot better on the approach, but as you get a little bit closer, and you look like you were high, you pull the power back too much. So you see the air coming from.
270.
Okay, so if the winds, if you have a crosswind, which way do you correct for?
You correct into that wind.
Okay, so your turn just now should have been more than 90 degrees or less than 90 degrees of heading change.
Actually, it should have been less than because we were heading into the wind.
There you go. So if you're taking off into the wind, yeah, anything you take off from a runway, that first turn to a crosswind cannot be more than 90 degrees. It has to be a number less. So as soon as you reach your cruise speed, bring the throttle back. Okay? Look for your object. You still have a good ways to go. Find your object down there and fly the airplane there.
Installer flows tank, mixture rich, fuel pump is on, we're strapped in and locked.
And I want you to hold pattern altitude, so focus.
Georgetown Tower, Archer 43954, reporting midfield for another touch and go.
Archer 954, runway 29, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 29 or 954.
Look at your point, so that because that determines how do you, do I add power? Am I descending? Do I fix it? The whole point of this is always based on that runway and where you're going for landing, or your aim point. So your throttle adjustment needs to be small, 100 RPM here or there, not big power setting changes. Okay. And I want you over the center line. Get used to being over that center line. Center line, get over the center line. And then stay down the center line. Set your power for 1600 and stay down the center line. So laterally and pitch you're working. Okay, so look down the runway and then be able to see the movements of the airplane. This is a good altitude where you would round out. Don't let it touch, so a little bit of back pressure here or there. Okay, and stay down the center line. Okay. You take the power out, that's why. You didn't add enough power. That's why you touched down. Okay.
Traffic not available.
You're getting a lot better at this. I want you down the center line. Anything less than the center line is sloppy flying. I want you down the center line. It can be done. Use that right rudder. You see that ball out here? Use the rudder and the aileron to combat that roll and stay down the center line. Now, are we going to turn more or less than 90 degrees when you're ready to turn crosswind?
We're going to turn less than.
There you go. We have an airplane in the right downwind. I'm not sure if he's staying in the pattern or not. I'll keep an eye on him.
Okay.
But the altitude you're at when you're doing it, that's where when you round up, that's where you need to be and control it just like that. Okay? So in that turn, you need to be looking at that runway. You have the bank established, you're looking at the runway to know when to roll out.
Still full as tank, mixture's rich.
What object are you looking at off in distance?
That lake.
Okay, good.
And anyway, so full as pump, we're still strapped in and locked. We're complete. Georgetown Tower, Archer 43954, reporting midfield, like to do another touch and go.
Archer 954, continue down when I call your base turn.
Continue down when you'll call my base, 954.
So in this case, you don't touch the power, you just keep flying.
Make right traffic.
Right traffic for 29 for 51 Tango on the go.
He's probably calling our base turn because an aircraft is taking off because I don't hear anybody call. Yep, one's getting ready to take off.
Cardinal 918, follow the Tomahawk departing. He's going to remain in the traffic pattern for an eastbound departure. Runway 29, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff on 29, follow the Tomahawk, 918.
Now look behind you to see how far the runway is.
Base approved.
Yes, we're pretty far back.
Was that for us?
I didn't catch
Archer
it.
954, Georgetown Tower, base approved.
Base approved, 9054.
So now look at the runway to know how much power reduction you're going to take out of the airplane. You're going to determine all that based on how far you're from the runway. So look at the runway.
Yeah, I'd look back. I'm not going to take any out, really.
November 8414 Echo, Georgetown Tower, follow the Cardinal departing eastbound, clear for takeoff, runway 29.
Roger, clear for takeoff, runway 29, 1 for Echo.
All of the nose pitches, that nose is ducking down and we're gaining speed. So you want to raise that nose a little bit. You have to, so you have to be able to control what's going on. So coordinate pitch and power. Okay, so now 80 knots shouldn't be any slower than this right here. And just slowly continue it, okay? Right about the trees is when you should be no slower than 70 knots. And these are just gradual movements. So you're seeing if you're high, you're squeezing the throttle back just a little bit, okay? And you're going down to your aim point. It requires you to adjust pitch and power.
Uniform, we're approximately
Let the aircraft come on down.
west of the airport.
And then now, once you get down, you look at your power setting and squeeze it back into where it needs to be. Set your power for slow 5 of the runway. Okay, that's too much. Okay, and stay over the center line of runway. And I want you to just maintain a constant altitude. Don't let the airplane balloon up. So you see it balloon up, a little bit of forward. Tiny movement. Get over the center line. Get over the center line with the airplane. A little bit of back pressure. So you have to see that, and then you fix it. Okay, power and go. All right, now I want you to stay down the center line on takeoff. So on takeoff, keep extending the center line, get the airplane over the center line, and find object and keep flying.
Tomahawk 51 Tango, runway 29.
Can you see the aircraft descending when I keep saying we're gonna touch?
Yes.
So then you have to fix it. So if you don't see the attitude changing any, or the aircraft still on its path, that means you didn't apply enough pressure.
There's 2 planes ahead of you, and they're both departing eastbound. You can see them off your right.
Traffic in sight, 954.
So if 290 plus 90 is what, 380? So 020, so your heading should be nothing near 020 when you turn crosswind. Got the airplane out here. Okay. So you're in a turn looking at your runway to know when you're going to round out. You got them inside, so it gets busy. You have 2 things you have to contend with. Okay, so climb attitude. In that turn established, then my focus is the runway, because that's what I'm flying the traffic pattern based on.
Traffic.
Get to that altitude. Don't let that airplane fly. You fly the airplane.
Okay, we're still in the fullest tank. Mixture's rich. Fuel pump is on. We're still strapped in. Georgetown Tower, Archer 43954, reporting midfield. Like to do another touch and go.
Archer 954, traffic Tomahawk short final, runway 29, clear touch and go.
We'll keep the outside of our traffic, clear touch and go, runway 29er, 954. Okay, traffic in sight.
Georgetown Tower 256 uniform, reporting 3 miles.
November 6-7 uniform, Georgetown Tower, roger, report.
Automatically, you're back here. You need to be looking at where you're going to know if you're high or you're low. If you're just looking like this, you roll wings left and go, oh crap, I'm too high, then you're making an adjustment.
To the base if
you need to be looking, that turns established.
Direct to 2967 uniform.
Look at yourself. So we're descending, so fix that with power. So and then you adjust pitch. Everything's set, you're sliding down the rope. So if you're high, you're squeezing that throttle. Don't force the nose down. Okay. 1600 on the RPM, so you should be able to look at that right now and know, okay, I need to just nudge it a little bit and stay down the center line. Fly a constant altitude down the center line. Okay, get over the center line. Don't let the airplane fly you, you fly it.
November 6-7 uniform, clear to land.
Okay, stay over the center line. Small movement. You're behind the airplane. Stay ahead of the airplane. You can see the movement of the airplane and then you fix it. Okay, use that rudder. Keep that nose straight. Okay.
Traffic not available.
See that airplane keeps doing this? So pushing that rudder get control of that airplane.
Georgetown Tower, Cherokee 414 Echoes.
5 points.
Frequencies.
November 14 Echo, frequency
touchdown on that.
Roger, 1 for Echo.
So if you make an input to fix the airplane starts coming back to where you want it. If you hold it, then you're going to blow right through it, and then you're making correction. So you make the input.
On short base to final.
The aircraft starts moving back in the direction you want it to, then you have to start taking some of that out. It's kind of like in the turn. If you put the aircraft in a bank and then leave the ailerons in that attitude, the aircraft will just roll itself over, right?
Yes.
That's why we offset it. So same concept when you are tracking the center line. Small movement, the airplanes come back, you got to take it out.
Tomahawk 5-1 Tango, you can turn your base.
Turn the base for 5-1 Tango.
So bank and pitch attitude set, start looking for that runway.
Cessna 67 uniform.
Precision, leg of the yoke.
On taxiway Delta and contact ground.
Right on Delta, contact ground, 678
Okay, you have flight controls.
Yeah, I got the controls.
Okay.
Okay, we're still on our fullest tank. Mixture's rich, fuel pump is good. It's still on, and we're still strapped in. Georgetown Tower, Archer 43954, reporting midfield, like to do another touch and go.
Arch 954, runway 29, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 29, 954.
Georgetown Tower, helicopter 26, Victor Alpha at Trinity Aviation with Sierra.
Helicopter, is it 6 Victor Alpha?
Yes, sir, helicopter 6 Victor Alpha.
Helicopter 6 Victor Alpha, Georgetown Tower.
Yes, sir, wish to taxiway, hold a taxiway and depart from taxiway out to the west.
Helicopter 6 Victor Alpha, taxi and hold short of Alpha.
Taxi to Alpha and hold short of Alpha, 6 Victor Alpha.
Tomahawk 5-1 Tango, turn right at Delta and contact ground.
Turn right at Delta for 5-1 Tango.
Tower, helicopter 26 Victor Alpha, holding at Alpha.
Helicopter 6 Victor Alpha, roger, present position, westbound departure, approved, clear for takeoff.
6 Victor Alpha, approved for westbound departure, 26 Victor Alpha, thanks sir.
And as you fly northwestbound for now, and I'll give you some traffic once you're airborne and established before crossing over runway 29. There's an aircraft on final to it.
Now look at your RPM setting so you know just a nudge more when I get down. I should be able to move it without looking and just stay down the center line.
Traffic
Okay,
not
so get the
available.
aircraft down to the rounded altitude. Okay, this is where you need to be a little bit lower when you round out.
246 to Charlie, with information Sierra, ready for landing.
Tomahawk 246
Stay down the
to
center
Charlie,
line
Georgetown
here.
Tower. What's your position?
8 miles to
Push this up. So we're down the center line. I'm just going to stay down the center line.
A left turn
So
across
a little bit of back pressure.
Thank you.
And I'm just staying down the center line. I can just stay down the center line because I'm fixing the airplane. I can't let the airplane fly me. I'm flying the airplane. We're going to touch, a little bit of back pressure, power.
So keep an eye out.
Okay, now I'm using rudder and I'm staying down the runway. I'm staying on this extended center line. Climb attitude. You have the airplane.
Have the airplane.
Retract flaps.
That's got traffic.
Okay.
Georgetown Tower, Sears 451.
So do you see that? So
Yes.
small movements. If you make big movements,
Sierra Romeo, George.
and now you're like this. So you have to move the controls, but smaller movements because even though I'm down the center line, I'm watching the overall aircraft. And as soon as I see such track, I'm fixing it. But I don't move it and hold it because then when the aircraft stops here and it starts coming back, it's coming.
November 62 Charlie, Georgetown Tower, report 4 miles east of the airport. Expect a straight in.
All right, so let's set this right now. That's saying 3 something. So go ahead and set your heading bar because it recesses. Okay. Right rudder, use the right, get the ball in the center. So I'm in that turn, I'm looking. That's all I'm doing right now. I'm glancing here, I'm looking. Okay.
November.
I need to start rolling out wings over. You keep turning more than 90 degrees. Your turn has to be less than 90 degrees.
Left at 240, 29 clear for takeoff, 1 Sierra Romeo. This is 1 Sierra Romeo's last trip from Georgetown.
Where are you headed?
The plane's heading to Vegas. We'll be
a little bit of forward pressure, and I'm looking at acceleration.
Well, we'll see you when you get back. Have a good flight.
Okay. Right now, bring the power back to maybe 2200 RPM, and I'm looking here. I pick up my point here. The aircraft, make sure the aircraft's trimmed for level flight. Hold 1800. I don't need to keep looking at this. I'm just flying. Okay, now, yeah, plenty of time. Okay, I'm doing my before landing check. Mixture, fullest tank, mixture rich. Okay, let's switch pumps. Let's switch fuel tanks.
4 miles east of the airport. Did you say you had A to Sierra?
Roger, I do have Sierra.
Okay, so I'm just, and you have plenty of time to just fly to your path. I don't need to keep doing this. I'm flying. My periphery by now can pick up when I'm close to the approaching of it.
7 Foxtrot, we're ready for the departure runway 2.
He's talking, I could care less.
November 2817 Foxtrot, Georgetown Tower.
You're flying to your path. You have controls.
Midfield.
Nice and easy. And don't worry about trying to talk to him. If you get to the beam numbers, they just said,
Georgetown
954, beam the numbers.
29, right pattern, and declare midfield.
So bring your power back. I assume you're going to land, and then you just key them back and say you've beamed the numbers.
Georgetown Tower, Tomahawk 246 to Charlie, 4 miles to the east.
Now we can't turn base here because we haven't given green clearance for land, so you just continue straight.
Georgetown Tower, Archer 43954, ready to turn base for touch and go.
954, start your base, and runway 29, clear touch and go.
Runway 29er, clear touch and go, 954.
Runway 62 Charlie, traffic 2 miles ahead of you, turning base is a Cherokee, follow that traffic to
so stop focusing here, you're looking at the runway you're going.
We have the traffic and we're making a straight in for 29, full stop.
Set a nose pitch down like this, so you gotta be able to control all that.
Tomahawk 62 Charlie, Roger, did you say it was a full stop?
Affirmative, 62 Charlie.
Under number 2, runway 29, clear land.
This approach angle a little bit too steep.
Yeah, it's real steep.
What's your Romeo contact?
But then fix it with power. Hold that throttle back to let the aircraft get back down.
Clear land, 2960.
Center line. So now, as you get down, keep over the center line. Let the aircraft come down. Center line. Tell yourself to relax, 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 relax. Start nudging the throttle. A little bit more in power here, 1400 RPM. A little bit more in power. You just have to relax and fix the aircraft. You have to learn to coordinate that rudder on your feet, your feet and your hands.
Let's take position altitude now.
A little bit of back pressure.
566 for Liam, I'm at 2005, 10 miles out to the east.
668, Roger.
Traffic not available.
Final runway 29er.
Yeah, I knew we were going to touch on that one. I was like, I'm going to give it power.
Final 29er, thank you, sir.
Okay, get back over this, so we're going on.
That gives a mile and a half. Final, your number 2 to follow.
Northwest 17 Foxtrot, number 2 to follow, and midfield 29, downwind.
17 Foxtrot, the Tomahawk's on a full stop. Number 2, runway 18, clear touch and go. Correction, runway 29, clear touch and go.
17 Foxtrot, we'll be watching for a full stop, 29.
Foxtrot, Tomahawk traffic's passing off your right side now.
Center 17 Foxtrot, the Tomahawk in sight.
Clear touch and go, runway 29er.
17 Foxtrot Run Tower, clear for touch and go, runway 29er.
Fuel pump is on, we're still strapped in.
62 Charlie, turn right, taxiway Delta, contact ground.
Delta over to ground, 62 Charlie.
Georgetown Tower, Archer 43954, reporting midfield, like to do another touch and go.
954 says traffic's turning right, base to final number 2, runway 29er, clear touch and go.
Traffic in sight, clear touch and go, runway 29er, 954.
X-ray Lima, you're going to be number 3, following Cherokee traffic. On right down, approaching right base.
Okay, looking for traffic. I'm number 3, 556 X-ray Lima.
Remember, you're trying to give that guy time, so you don't catch up to him, right?
Holding short of 29, see the aircraft on short final.
Mine 9451 Tango Georgetown Tower, Roger, hold short, runway 29er. Are you remaining in the pattern?
Roger, holding short for 29er, will be remaining in the pattern.
Georgetown Tower, I see traffic doing the left base. Is that who I'm following? X-ray Lima.
X-ray Lima, I have nobody on left base. Traffic here following to Cherokee with mile final for runway 29er.
Okay, traffic in sight, 556 X-ray Lima.
Additional traffic will be at Tomahawk, taking runway for departure prior to arrival. Runway 29er, clear lane.
Okay, I got both traffic in sight, 556 X-ray Lima, clear line. Thank you.
Tomahawk 51 Tango, follow at Cherokee in the pattern, make right turns, report midfield east pass.
Look at your RPM. You're at 1800 on RPM, right?
Mile and a half final,
just take small movements.
29er.
Over center line. You got to coordinate aileron and rudder to stay down the center line.
We'll call midfield each turn, staying in the pattern. 51 Tango.
Traffic not available.
No, full power. All right, we're at 1 hour.
Georgetown Tower, 2817 Foxtrot, downwind, midfield.
17 Foxtrot, following light sport, mile final. Traffic's on a full stop, runway 29er, clear touch and go.
17 Foxtrot, Georgetown Tower, clear for touch and go, looking for traffic. Got him inside, he's crossing 35.
Georgetown Tower, Seneca 433 Tango, 10 miles to the northwest Sierra, about full stop.
Seneca 433 Tango, Georgetown Tower, and a right downwind landing runway 29er, report midfield.
Alright, right downwind 29, report midfield, 423 Tango.
Six X-ray Lima, turn right, taxiway Delta, contact ground.
Turn right, Delta, contact ground, X-ray Lima, thank you.
Western 17 Foxtrot, the winds have switched out of the north. Would you like runway 36?
Georgetown Tower, I will take 36.
Western 17 Foxtrot, number 1 for runway 36, clear touch and go.
Georgetown Tower, clear.
Okay, we're on the fullest tank. Mixture's rich, fuel pump is on, we're still strapped in.
North and or left down,
and I might be getting a runway change.
Thank you for 33 Tango.
And or left downwind landing runway 36, report midfield.
Traffic right there.
Alright, so a left downwind 36 for 33 Tango.
Tomahawk 51 Tango, turn left, head southbound, enter left downwind landing runway 36.
51 Tango, turning left, heading southbound for 36. Is that a left hand for 36?
Affirmative, enter left downwind, just turn southbound.
Turning southbound for 51 Tango.
Georgetown Tower, Archer 43954, reporting midfield of runway 29.
Oh, you're not at midfield, you're at the threshold of 29.
954, did you hear me?
Please repeat.
Enter right downwind landing runway 36.
Enter right, downwind, runway 36, 954.
Look for the Cessna traffic, he's on a right base, or short file. Actually touching down, you're now number 1, runway 36, clear touch and go, fly right traffic.
Clear touch and go, runway 36, 954, right traffic.
That's just second 33 Tango. Traffic ahead, slightly to your right, midfield. Left downwind is a Tomahawk. They're following in the pattern about a mile and a half northeast of the airport, northwest of the airport.
Georgetown Tower, Tomahawk 51 Tango. Left downwind, heading south. What number am I to land?
Tower 51 Tango, number 2, following the Cherokee. He's approaching right base on the right side.
Roger that, number 2 for 51 Tango for 36.
Taking 33 Tango, the Tomahawks, a mile and a half south of your position.
Georgetown Tower, 17 Foxtrot, are we doing a right traffic pattern for 36?
Foxtrot affirmative, fly right traffic, report midfield east path. Taking 33 Tango, do you hear me?
Where are the winds?
He didn't say what the winds were.
Okay, what runway you landing on?
36 on
Okay, so
north.
your base leg should be more or less than 90-degree turn from downwind.
It should be less than, and I turn rounded back.
It has to be more than 90 degrees.
Rolling out on a mile, file number 2, runway 18, clear touching, correction, runway 36, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 36, number 2 for landing, 51 Tango.
You have traffic in sight?
Traffic.
My 51 Tango, start your base turn.
Turn left base for 36 for 51 Tango.
Take a 33 Tango, the Tomahawk's out there a little ways, about a mile and a half downwind, outside of your downwind leg.
That's for 33 Tango, traffic is in sight.
So look at your RPM setting right now, so you know it's just a nudge of power, not that big hand, it's just a little bit.
Traffic not
Small
available.
movement.
Georgetown Tower, Mooney 74505.
You have to coordinate your feet and your hand. So if the nose is not straight, use your feet. If your aircraft's turning, use your hand.
5 Georgetown Tower.
74505, I'm mooning inbound for landing off of Lago Vista.
And Mooney 505, fly straight in, landing runway 36, report 3 mile final. Now, Altimeter 3024, information Tango's going up, showing that runway change.
505, straight in 36, report 3 mile.
This is 17 Foxtrot, continue on downwind, you're following Seneca traffic, turning left base.
Alright, let's make this a full stop, sir.
Okay.
Sure, and number 1 traffic is a Tomahawk left base file. Number 2 is west of his position, a mile and a half, Seneca turning left base. Your number 3.
Actually, can I do one more?
Sure.
Okay. Different runway, I'm going to get her.
Georgetown 17 Foxtrot, number 3, I'll just let you tell me when I can turn base.
17 Foxtrot at Seneca traffic. So beam your position now on the left base.
First time 17 Foxtrot, I got him in sight. I'll continue down another mile before I turn in.
You can start your right base and number 3 runway 36 clear touch and go.
17 Foxtrot clear touch and go, runway 36.
Start your base. I don't want you to go out there too far.
Confirm clear land for 33 Tango.
33 Tango, affirmative, number 2, follow Tomahawk, and you're clear to land. Actually, Tomahawk's on the go now, so no factor.
Alrighty, clear to land 36, 33 Tango.
Additional aircraft is Tango, current altimeter 3024.
Georgetown Tower, Tomahawk 51 Tango, understand right traffic patterns.
Tomahawk 51 Tango, affirmative, you're following
Okay,
that
we're
Cherokee.
full of tank, mixture stretch, fuel pump is on, we're still strapped in. I'm going to move out just a little bit. Georgetown Tower, Archer 43954, reporting midfield, like to do another touch and go.
Georgetown Tower, Bonanza 9431, Quebec, holding short, ready to go, 36.
Tank 33 Tango, and can you make, no delay down to the end, I guess.
Okay, alright, that's right, I'll go to the end, 33 Tango. Georgetown Tower, 5327 Golf, 15 miles out, request touch and go.
Archer 954, continuing down, we'll look for Mooney traffic, left base to final 3.5 miles south of the field.
We'll look for traffic, 954 will continue base.
So 17 Foxtrot, make this a full stop or go around? So 17
this way.
Foxtrot, cancel any restrictions, you can make this a touch and go now.
17 Foxtrot, we're go on runway 36.
What's the object you're flying to down here?
Mooney.
The lake.
Okay.
505, number 1 for the airport, runway 36 clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 36, 505, thank you.
And 9431 Quebec, did you call ready?
I did, 31 Quebec.
31 Quebec, rudder, departing Cessna's making right turns into pattern, proceed on course. Runway 36, clear for takeoff, Mooney traffic's 2.5 mile final.
We're Quebec, cleared for 36, got the
I still have visual on the airplane.
I have as well.
954, the Mooney traffic's passing off your right side now.
Is that for me?
Yeah.
Georgetown Tower, traffic in sight, 954.
954, say again.
Traffic in sight, 954.
Follow the Moonies on a full stop, number 2, runway 36, cleared touch and go.
Number 2, runway 36, clear touch and go, 954.
Tomahawk 51 Tango, still have your Cherokee in sight.
51 Tango is Roger, have Cherokee in sight. Looks like he's on final. Is that what I'm looking at?
Negative, that's a Mooney. Cherokee traffic's turning right base, the beam is position. Continue on down, I'll call your base.
51 Tango is about base, but I don't want to cut in front of anybody here. What order am I?
51 Tango's continue on downwind, I will call your base.
You'll call my base for 51 Tango, continuing downwind. Roger that.
Georgetown Tower, 5327 Golf.
That's 5327 Golf, Georgetown Tower.
5327 Golf, 10 to the east with tank.
Look how far he is to the right of the runway. Can you see that?
Yep. That's 27
Is that-
Golf, stay altitude.
No, that's not
Altitude
it.
indicating 2,600, 5327 Golf.
27 Golf, Roger, report 3 mile right base, runway 36, altimeter is 3024.
Report 3 mile right base, 36. I think it's 27 Golf.
51 Tango, you start your base turn, follow the Archer, beam your position, runway 36, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 36. I'm going to beam Archer, have traffic in sight, turning base.
He's now coming up to the
numbers. I see him.
Georgetown 17 Foxtrot, we are way past the numbers on 36, right downwind.
7 Foxtrot, your Tomahawk traffic's on right base, do you see him?
17 Foxtrot, I have the Tomahawk on right base.
Follow that traffic, number 3, runway 36, clear touch and go.
17 Foxtrot, Georgetown, follow Tomahawk, number 3, touch and go, clear for landing.
505, where would you like to park?
I'll go to the pumps.
505, turn left on Bravo, go up to Delta, do a 180, and then hold short of taxiway Bravo, contact ground 119.12.
Left on Bravo, got it.
Are you waving at someone?
Yep.
Thank you, 33 Tango, you on frequency?
Traffic not available.
Oh.
Never let the airplane touch on all wheels. If you see it coming to touchdown, at least hold back pressure so the nose wheel does not hit at the same time. Okay. Alright, 1.2. And we gotta go and get gas too.
Okay.
Listen, 17 Foxtrot, traffic will be a Seneca crossing downfield at Bravo, ahead of you.
17 Foxtrot will be looking.
Tomahawk 51 Tango, fly left traffic.
Left traffic for 51 Tango.
Okay, before landing checklist. We're still on the fuel tank, mixture's rich, fuel pump's on, and we're still strapped in.
System 17 Foxtrot, fly left traffic. Tomahawk traffic's on left crosswind, left down, following the pattern.
Georgetown Tower 17 Foxtrot, fire left traffic.
954, number 1, runway 36, clear touch and go.
I'd like to make this one a full stop for runway 36, 954.
954, that was unreadable.
I'd like to make this one a full stop for 954.
954, much better. Runway 36, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 36, 954.
Make sure you key the mic before you talk. You have a tendency to key it as you're talking, so that's why he's missing part of your conversation. Squeeze in.
Tower 5327 Golf, 3 mile right base. I'd like to make it a full stop.
That's 27 Golf, Roger. Cherokee traffic's going to be ahead and to your right. 2.5 miles on downwind, approaching base. You're number 2 to follow.
Tally ho on the traffic. Will be number 2 for runway 36, 27 Golf.
27 Golf, follow Cherokee, runway 36, clear to land.
Clear to land 36, 27 Golf.
Mach 5 Tango, continue on down. You're going to be number 3 following Cessna traffic. He's on a 2.5 mile right base leg. I'll call your left base.
This is 51 Tango, Roger. You'll call my left base. We'll continue downwind. 51 Tango.
17 Foxtrot, keep the Tomahawk in sight. You're going to be number 4 for the airport.
17 Foxtrot, keep Tomahawk on site, number 4.
Georgetown Tower, Warrior 4308, Kilo inbound with Tango.
430 Kilo, Georgetown Tower, stay position altitude.
6 miles northeast.
430 Kilo, enter right downwind landing runway 36, report 3 miles northeast.
Right downwind runway 36, report 3 miles. 4308 Kilo.
And Georgetown Tower, Bonanza 9431 Quebec, 7 to the northwest, returning to the field with Tango.
9431 Quebec, Georgetown Tower, left downwind landing runway 36, report midfield.
Left downwind 36, will report midfield.
Mark 51 Tango, your Cessna traffic.
Don't touch.
Right
yeah,
base following,
I forgot.
left
That's
base,
all right.
number 2. Runway 36, clear
Bravo
touch
coming up.
Following on the
yes.
full stop.
Okay. So we'll go get
Clear for 36, touch and go, starting left base now, number 2 for 51 Tango.
954, turn right, taxiway Bravo, contact ground.
Traffic not available.
Turn right on Bravo, contact ground 954.
Mark 51 Tango, do you have the Cessna in sight?
51 Tango has Cessna in sight, number 2 for 36.
Cessna 175 strap, follow Tomahawk, number 3, runway 36, clear touch and go.
Georgetown 17 Foxtrot, follow Tomahawk, number 3, clear touch and go, 36.
Okay, flaps down, fuel pump off, carb heat is off. And we'll go to ground. Carb heat, check, fuel pump check, flaps, check, transponders, good, and light tower as required.
I'm trying to figure out who... Which one you want to go behind us, man? I know the Mooney just pulled out. So if the other guy's been there before, chances are he's guessing up.
Try to look as much as I can.
Yeah, we pull up behind the Mooney. Let's look cool.
Trust me, pulling in behind the nicest looking plane does not make you look cool.
Oh, it does. Oh, okay. Actually, pop up a little bit more.
Flaps retracted, electric fuel pump is off, radios and all electrical off.
One 7 Foxtrot, full stop.
I have the traffic.
Right there?
Yeah, 3.5 miles south of the field.
Okay, we're on the fullest tank.
Our nose is way too low.
Yes.
So you fix that with power, pitch and power. Okay. We're not dive bombing the airplane, fixed pitch and power. Aircraft starts to descend a little bit short of
4308 kilo
of your aim point.
Make a right downwind departure eastbound, runway 29, clear for takeoff.
Where the wind means we're going away.
Okay.
So just tell them we'll be staying in the pattern.
Georgetown Tower, 62 Alpha Whiskey, number 2 at 29er.
November 62 Alpha Whiskey, Georgetown Tower, roger.